top-ranked singles match. Douglas coming off of his first win this season, just past Friday night over Manu. Nicolas, his first season in Division I. He's 0-3 so far, still looking for his first win in singles. Douglas will have the serve, as the Devils lead the game day 2-1. There's a serve, we begin. Robote to the outside, good catch there by Nicolas. Fires it above the pad. Oh, what a scoop there by Douglas with one hand. Nicolas from the 10 line, another backhand. Douglas pulls it in before it crossed the sidewall. Nicolas goes deep, able to pass. Robote, forehand, coming up the middle. Nicolas now turns to look for it, has to lay this one up. Douglas looking to attack, makes the catch up of the 6-2 wall. Thrown to score. First point of this match goes to Douglas.
Douglas lined that up beautifully. Excellent catch. Costado 2-all, cuts to the outside. Beautifully done.
Over serve, first fault, second serve coming up. Nicolas gets up to that serve, hard throw. Robote saved by Douglas. Able to pass Nicolas. He lays it up on the back end. Catch there by Douglas. Another 2-wall, that one's too low. Caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Nicolas, it's his first point. Douglas gets that serve as it crosses, fires the backhand into the corner. Nicolas, Robote saved to the inside, cut off there by Douglas. Good catch, a little Magic City bounce, came up and in on it. Robote forehand, trying to get past Douglas, and he takes it off the sidewall. Good catch, hard backhand follows, right in the corner again. Nicolas, another Robote save. Douglas able to take this one, hard backhand. Coming up the middle, Robote left side to the inside. Good reach, Douglas makes the play. Good catch there by Douglas from the 10 line. Trying to pass, and he does. Nicolas set up at the 9. Robote drop to the inside. Douglas runs back in there to make the catch. Forehand Robote to the outside. That's outside of play. 2 points for Douglas.
Consistent catching by both Douglas and Nicolas.
That one into the corner, Robote, forehand, fire to the inside, cut off by Nicolas. A little traffic, Nicolas to the outside. A little too far outside, that's out of play.
As you said before, like the shot selection. Douglas was moving to the outside, but you got to keep it in those boundary lines.
Douglas from the 11 floats one up, clears the overhead screen. This is coming back out. Robote to the outside. I caught the overhead screen on the way. That's out of play. 4 points for Douglas.
Nicolas trying to get the ball past Douglas. Just way high up on the glass, kicked up and hit the overhead screen.
There's been a premium on passing for Nicolas, at least in this match.
Yeah, definitely.
Nicolas keeps this one a little bit lower. Douglas goes up to make the play. Our backhand coming way out. Nicolas up at the 7 line, turns it powerfully. Able to get past Douglas. Robote 2-wall off his footing. That's 2 bounces. Juggling. Juggling was the call by the official. Either way, 5 points for Douglas. That is a possible set point.
When you're on the run trying to make this catch, you'll see Nicolas take off here. ball's moving at one speed, you're moving at another. You're trying.
Yeah, that's a great call.
Yeah.
Again, what do we talk about?
And it can roll up all the way on top of the hand part there, right there. It can. It just can't lose contact with the surface of the cesta.
Robote forehand, fire to the inside, cut off by Nicolas. Backhand. Out of reach of Douglas on a knee. He just lays that one up. Nicolas couldn't get there, settles back at the 11 line, waits on it, makes the catch. Douglas left, clean miss. Robote played on the back end, stopped by Nicolas along the side wall. Robote forehand. Clears the overhead screen. Nicolas looking for it at the 9 line, makes a good save and passes. Douglas, Robote to the outside, lands in. Nicolas
Beautiful
got
catch.
it right on the tip, throws it back inside. That'll score. Extends the set here. 2 points for Nicolas, still possible set point for Douglas.
Beautiful catch by Nicolas there at the outside. Douglas has been making those catches at the side wall. They're difficult.
Ball missed off the serve. That's 3 points.
Yeah, Douglas needs to maintain his focus. He's got 1 point to go, but Nicolas more than capable of coming back.
Back to the inside. There's a catch by Douglas. The backhand. Ooh, that got away from him. Out the overhead screen and out of play. Nicolas crawling back into this one. He has 4 points. Still possible set for Douglas.
Just like we saw with Nicolas before, trying to get the ball over Douglas's head. Douglas trying to get the backhand all the way to the back wall. Touch the overhead screen on the way.
Douglas handles this serve. Blasts the backhand. That's coming out a long way. Nicolas up at the 6 line. Turns it to the inside. Tough scoop. That's missed. Nicolas has brought it back to 5-5. This is set point. Wow.
Such a comeback by Nicolas, maintaining his focus and then also increasing the pace of play. Douglas not able to get that elusive last point to finish off the set.
Been 2 missed balls and 1 good serve, and it happened pretty quickly. Douglas handles this one from the 11 line, floats the backhand up into the corner. That's a tough Robote on the wall. Nicolas lays it up. Douglas, Costado to wall to score. Closes out the set, 6-5, 2 minutes. We'll come back and play set 2.
So Douglas was able to finish it off there here in the first set. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Douglas winning a close first set there by 1 point, 6-5. Great comeback there by Nicolas. Here we have some replays from that first set. Beginning of the set was all Douglas. Beautiful scoop here back at the 10 line. No shortage of power from Douglas. Douglas here, another fine catch. The 2-all opens up and scoring. Very well done. This is that juggling. Nicolas got up there. Was running pretty much, well, not full speed, but fast enough. Douglas with the outside placement. What a catch by Nicolas. Beautifully executed. Started one heck of a comeback for Nicolas. That's tough for anybody. Beautiful catch here by Douglas. 2-all. And you see Nicolas cutting back to the inside, expecting he was going inside. You don't have much time to make that decision. He made it pretty quickly. There we have a picture of Magic City of old. Douglas and Correa.
Yeah, good to see Douglas closing it out with authority there. You know, after that lead slipped away, you could get a little tentative. You know, you don't want to risk throwing it off the court, but
Absolutely.
you know, you love that he stayed confident, threw the shot, and look, he had the space and executed it perfectly. Douglas is, you know, top 10 in the roster, total kill attempts per match, total kills per match here in singles, so been a little bit more aggressive, and he throws the shots just a little bit better here in singles compared to some of those double stats. Great first set. Douglas comes away 6-5. Nicolas will begin set 2 at the serve. And there's a serve. Set 2 has begun. With a backhand to the inside, a Robote forehand played at the 8. Douglas pulls it in. Catch along the sidewall. Nicolas to the outside. The
Beautiful.
Filo scores for Nicolas. He's on the board first in set 2.
Nicolas had tried that earlier, basically sent it wide, not that time. Just beautifully executed. Douglas just not able to get up there. Straight to the outside.
Douglas waits for that serve to cross, makes a tough catch. Hard backhand. Robote played up at the 8. Dropping at Douglas's feet, steps around it, goes down to the inside. This one dropping. Nicolas hooked it just above the pad. Douglas got there before the second bounce, floats it up. The 3-wall opens and it scores. Douglas ties it 1-1.
With all his practice, Douglas knows how to make that throw as well as anybody. Inside placement gave Nicolas a chance to get that. Douglas has this on the forehand. Kind of an underhanded throw. Clinked it off the side wall. Sending it towards the player's cage. Lands in and scores.
This one right in the corner again. Douglas flicks it up. Almost past Nicolas. He's back there at the 11 line. Makes the catch. Douglas reaching in again. Up at the 9 line. Big backhand. Dropping in the corner, Robote saved. Douglas's feet, that's knocked down. 2 points for Nicolas. He serves.
Douglas had been all over those scoops earlier in the match.
Douglas floats this high off the back wall. Robote forehand, coming up the middle. Robote forehand again. Nicolas to the inside. Past Douglas. Set up at the 10. Plays it high to the inside. Big bounce.
Beautiful
Nicolas up
catch.
the wall. He comes down with the ball. The Robote. This time it's a 2-wall. It's snapped in and it scores. My, oh my, what a shot there by Douglas to tie it up.
It's not all or nothing because all is not on the line there, but that is just, he was pretty far back when he threw that, and it's like it's either in or it's going to hit the pad, one or the other. Beautifully executed. Primarily because it didn't hit the pad.
Nicolas with the catch, hard backhand. Robote played up at the 7 line, launched by Douglas, crossing the wall. Nicolas keeps it to the inside. There's a catch by Douglas at the 8, floats it out of reach. Nicolas waiting on another Robote, played to the inside and past Douglas. Douglas going to settle things down, goes down the pace. Nicolas, backhand picks it back up. Robote kicking up into the overhead screen. That is out of play. 3 points for Nicolas.
Just as we saw in that first set, Nicolas is capable of putting a succession of points on the board relatively quickly.
Serve crossing. Douglas keeps it on the left side. Robote forehand. Oh, this comes out a little bit low. Douglas makes the catch. High costado. Nicolas not fooled, makes the catch. 2-wall. That's too low. Douglas, the 3 points were tied up.
Nicolas forcing that 2-wall. Again, good shot selection, just wasn't able to execute. If you throw it too high, you risk sending it off the court, most likely, or making it easier for your opponent to get to it if he chases it down. So sometimes you want to flirt with that pad coming off the sidewall. You just don't want to hit it.
Big backhand there by Nicolas. Clears the overhead screen. Douglas at the 5. Karam Robote. Oh, not enough. Nicolas high to the outside. Will it land in? It does. Nicolas retakes the lead 4-3.
Great positioning at the outside of the court by Nicolas, similar to what Douglas did earlier.
Robote forehand, fired up at the 7-wall, 2-wall. Nice throw, Douglas in position. Turns a 2-wall, Robote to score. 4-4 is the score, and Douglas serves.
Douglas has been landing that 2-wall beautifully. He did it again there.
Big backhand, Robote coming away out. Douglas tracks it down at the 7, fires it to pass. Nicolas comes out again, another Robote. Douglas set up in the same spot. He fires it a little bit lower to the inside. Nicolas gets up there, backhand. Forehand Robote played to the inside, cut off by Nicolas. There's a backhand from the 9. Right into the corner. Douglas just flicks that one up. Nicolas settles back at the 10 line. Boy, that one died off the front wall. Douglas able to make the catch. This one now past Nicolas. Nicolas on the Robote. All 2-wall, 3-wall play. Douglas fires it inside, long run. He's not gonna get there. So well placed along the side wall. That's 5 points for Douglas in a possible set and a possible match point.
Douglas has come back here beautifully. Keeps this so close to the side wall. Again, he's thrown a couple 2-walls really well, so Nicolas has got to protect the outside. Right when Douglas puts it back on the inside.
Hard backhand, Douglas all the way up at the 7 line, fires it inside, cut off by Nicolas. Nicolas goes deep. Robote coming out. Douglas at the 7 line makes a nice save. Crossing the wall, Nicolas has to dig this one out. In the middle of the court, Douglas from the costado, 2-wall. Thrown to score. Point, set, and match. Douglas defeats Nicolas in straight sets, 6-5, 6-4. Straight set victory there for Douglas. And after Julian let that match slip away, Douglas, it's a second win for the Warriors to tie up this game day 2-2. 2 doubles matches to close things out. We'll see Alex and Manny against Fronton and Benny up next, then Correa and Bradley against CRB and Kubawa. That will finish off the day. All tied up now, 2 wins apiece. With Douglas picking up his second singles win in a row. What a win, though. After that loss by Julian, felt that the momentum was going back on the Devils' side, and Nicolas with a little bit of a comeback there in set 1. Douglas able to close it out both times. We're going to hear from our winner in just a few moments. Douglas over there in the DraftKings players cage. Here he is, Douglas of the Warriors. They say one of the biggest differences in this match, Douglas, was your shot making off the Robote. A couple of those 2-walls kind of changed the momentum. What's the decision, and how quick of a decision is it to throw the shot off the Robote or keep it inside?
Yeah, I mean, I tend to play a lot of right side Robote in singles to pass my opponent. But if the ball comes to the middle of the court, sometimes I take the left side. And I kind of saw Nicolas staying deep and cheating inside. And I knew that if I threw a couple 2-walls, maybe, you know, if one didn't score, it was okay, because now he has to respect the outside and it opens up the inside for me. So that was my plan.
Awesome, Douglas. Well executed and a nice win back to 500 in singles. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.